Times Now crew that was following the 16 PDP MLAs even as they were on their way to meet the family of the 28-year-old man who was killed in police custody on Saturday night was attacked by angry protesters who were in fact trying to target the politicians even as they tried to make their way to the victims' families' residence. They asked the media to leave, a scuffle that also turned violent with the police resorting to firing tear gas shells in the air. The scuffle turning violent as the protesters also pelted stones at the media vehicles. Times Now vehicle is still at that spot where the residents of Sopore are protesting against the death of the 28-year-old man in police custody. The anger, of course, targeted at the approach of the Jammu and Kashmir government and also the efforts by PDP, which the protesters say is to politicize the death of the 28-year-old man, them asking the PDP MLAs to turn back. We have seen the events that have led up to this particular standoff between the angry protesters and the politicians. The Jammu and Kashmir government, remember, had suspended 2 police officers for the offence. But Mir Farid now joining us from the spot. Farid, what really is the situation there? We understand your crew is at the spot.
Well, absolutely. We were anticipating that as the PDP MLAs would be going to Sopore, there could be some trouble considering that we know Sopore. Sopore is a very volatile place, and if these PDP MLAs were allowed, which was the case, they were allowed by the administration, there could be some trouble in Sopore. So we were already at the spot, and as the PDP MLAs, 16 of them reached the spot, the protesters who had assembled at the home of the person who was killed, or in fact who died in police custody, the protesters were very much there, and as these MLAs tried to reach out to them, they were in no mood to really take any word. They were raising anti-establishment slogans, and they were saying that the PDP National Conference, they all have the same agenda. They were blaming the government, the present setup, that they had not acted swiftly, and whatever they have done so far by attaching the DYSP of operations in Sopore and the 2 policemen is just a time-buying tactic and eyewash, and they were not in any mood to take any word of the PDP MLAs as well. And as immediately, there were barely 5 minutes after the PDP MLAs reached there, they were trying to retreat, they were trying to move out as they were sensing that the mood of the people is not right, they're angry and they could be attacked. And as they were trying to retreat, the people, the protesters who had assembled, their number was between 100 to 200. They started pelting stones at the vehicles. Now, it was a very narrow lane